Okay, here we are with the open discussion live stream. For the people that view this live stream, if you want to get on and have this open discussion with us about the false social standard that they push upon us, your opportunity is now, of course. And the link to the live stream is in the description. Remember, the link to the live stream is in the description. Click that link and I'll add you on. Got a few guests coming on. We got KP and Blue Pill Productions. We're gonna have this discussion. So stay tuned. Remember, everybody, if you want to join in on the live discussion, hit the link in the description. And I will put you in, and we can have this open conversation. We got a few guests from the Justice League of Truth coming in. We can get this party started. Express yourself, speak your truth. Don't be afraid. Let's go. Remember, the link is in the description. Hit that link. I'll join you in. Okay, we got our first guest, Blue Pair Production. Thanks for everybody being patient. I think we lost him. Uh,
Yo,
got you on. What's going on?
what's up, fam?
Okay, just a second. I think add him
Yeah,
in
KP
too as
should be
well.
coming in. There you go.
Wow, 7. What's going on?
What's good, man? I'm up here. I'm trying to take my face off though.
Yeah, go to your settings.
Just all you gotta do is just turn off the camera. It should be
This
right
yeah,
there in
that's
front of
way
you.
man. This way better than what it was
Oh,
first.
there we go.
Yeah.
Can y'all still hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear
Yep.
you,
Can hear
bro.
you loud and clear.
That's what's up, man. What's up, Truth?
You know, just spreading this truth as usual.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, family. That's what we do.
Sir. Yeah, and the discussion is of course it's about the social standard, the false social standard that they want all of us to fit. And I know that this topic can go in many directions, so let's get it started. Oh yeah, and if people, if anybody else that joins in onto this live, if y'all want to get in on this conversation, I'll put you in. We can have over 10 individuals at once. So let's get it going.
Yeah, this is lit here, man.
Oh yeah,
So
and I
did I
just
tell
dropped the
you?
video. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, brother.
Oh, I was just gonna say that for everybody that just watched the video on All Time Media, I want to show y'all much love. Thanks to y'all. Go check out that live stream. It's a short one, about 42 minutes long. And yeah, if y'all want to speak on that as well and ask questions about that, if we get any other guests, then we could talk about that as well.
And one more thing before we get started. Thanks for putting my video on your channel, Truth, man. I appreciate that, man. Good.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Appreciate
you
that.
did a real good job too, man. I like that.
Appreciate that, KP, man.
Now I'm talking about both of y'all too, man. I'm talking about hey, it was on point, man.
That's what we gotta do,
Sir.
man. So we can go in anytime. We can start at any time on this topic.
Yeah.
I got a crazy one.
Let's go.
My son is in elementary school. He's in school with a little girl that goes by non-binary. So I mean, if that ain't no way to set it off, they got this little girl taking pictures in front of the rainbow flags and stuff outside of the school. And the only reason this stuff is happening is because it's happening within the homes and it's being promoted. Because your kids
Absolutely.
always represent you.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, now that you speak on that, let's try this out real quick. How did you speak on that? See how this works out. Try to share my I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, they trying to normalize all that stuff, man. All that stuff. They trying to make wickedness normal.
Hmm.
So they make it into like a social norm. So if you're going against the grain, you telling people now that shit ain't right. These things ain't right.
Speak on it.
They'll think like you crazy. The same thing with like sports. If you're not talking about sports to another grown man, and you want to the stuff that we own, this truth, they look at you like you're crazy because it's outside of the social norm.
Yep. Completely right. I have to dull myself down a lot of times when I want to be around some of the people I used to hang with. Like, you know, when we get around each other, I can't speak on the level I want to speak on. I have to speak on the level I know that they want to talk on.
I
You know what I'm
always
saying?
freaking
They want to talk about a female that did them dirty or something. Am I breaking up? Am I
Now
breaking up?
you here.
Okay. Yeah, they want to speak about females and you know how many girls they getting, how much money, you know, all these type of the materialistic world. But there's
Yeah, it's just,
no real conversation.
not really. I can hear you still.
yeah, it's the same here, man. It's the same here for me. Like when I'm at work, if I'm around friends or family, I gotta do it myself down the same way because they want to talk about money, sports, all the things of this world, this matrix. And like if you go against that, you try to talk on a conscious level we talk on, they don't want to hear that. So it's like I gotta bring myself all the way down to like another level. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. Trust me. I know.
It kind of makes me mad sometimes, like, man, like I was at work a few days ago and this dude came in and started talking about basketball. You watched the game the other night? Like, damn, man, that's all you got to talk about? Like, how does that add on to your life? Who won the damn basketball game last night that was rigged?
You know, it's kind of like you seen that movie, The Truman Show.
Yeah,
You remember when the Truman woke up? True Man, his name, True Man. All right, so when he starts to wake up, and first thing happens when he goes at it against his wife, his best friend comes in. His friend was there to bring him back into the fake system. He was there to try to stop him from realizing what was really taking place.
yeah.
And I think a lot of these people out here, it feel like that's their roles. It seems like, man. I mean, it feel like on some real Matrix shit. Like,
Yeah, man, I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way. Like, damn, when I talk to certain people, I feel like they're trying to bring me back into this world, this that they living in. Because you gotta think, people fight hard for this. They fighting hard for the satanic world. They trying to hold on to this matrix. They don't want to let this. They don't want to let this shit go.
it's a real fight. It's a fight. One of y'all put the video up. I had put it up before too. Like when in the movie They Live, when Roddy Piper tried to put the shades on the black man so he could look through him and see how real life looks, what was really happening, the fight that took place, because the dude didn't want to see it. He didn't
Man,
want to
dude fought
know.
him to dude fought him to the death. He was
That was
that's us. That's what we go through daily.
that's all day, man. That's our lives at this point. Is we trying
Are
to
you talking
put
about
them
Keith
shades.
David?
What you say, true? What you say, Ted?
No,
Ted?
no.
Oh, I tried to share my screen, but it disconnected me.
Yeah, KP, that's the same thing though, man. Like you try to get somebody to sleep, to wake up, put them glasses on them, the 3D glasses on them, they ready to fight you to the death. Not physically, but mentally most of the time.
Yep.
Sometimes it can get physical because I had people like really get mad at me before for speaking this shit. Like people get annoyed with me, like they don't want me around like that.
What about when you trying your best to explain something to somebody and you know that they already thinking of what they finna say instead of listening to you? They already thinking of their defense instead of actually listening to the words that's coming out your mouth. They thinking of how can I defend that bullshit that I'm still on and I need to keep. They'll keep on thinking it up the whole time because as soon as you get finished saying what you need to say, they don't never go. They don't say nothing about what you said. They already on their level of what they was thinking already.
Yeah. Everything they're gonna say to you is to defend the same system that we trying to expose.
To fight to be the slave.
Yeah, like this girl on my Facebook, man. I put on there like puppets throwing up the 666 hand sign, and like she was like arguing with me, like trying to argue with me, saying that stands for blood. That represents blood gang. Like, man, girl, get your ass, get your ass on. Like she was like trying to fight with me, and she was saying like she said, "Hell, Lucifer." The girl said this to me on my comment section. I said, man, like trying to troll me too at the same time.
Wow.
Because I'm exposing, like I'm going against her normal, the social norm.
Yeah, the norm now is to put the black woman over the black man. You know, so that we really don't have a voice, especially when we speak to our women, we won't have a voice. That's why they come up with all these what is it called, the woman king or something crazy. They come up with all these kind of titles to put the black woman over the black man. After the Black Panther, it was the black woman that was the Black Panther. The woman king. That come on now. What are they promoting? They trying to push us out of our place at all costs. Like we was talking about earlier, man, this whole world seemed like it's a play against us. Like everything, if you just pay attention to what actually was taking place, all these scenarios kind of fall on the black man in America.
It like, is, man. Everything is an attack on Israel, on black people. Everything from the mute, everything, man. Once I started like digging into this stuff, waking up more, it's obvious now.
From the beginning, like Africans.
So crazy. I don't mean to cut you off, KP. Like,
go ahead, family.
That goes back to the video I made earlier about the destruction of a nation. They made it to where it's cool for us to kill each other in the news. So if you talk about this same subject to another black person, they act like it's normal. They don't put it in our subconscious mind to where the killing of our people every day on the news is normal. Like, it don't even affect people no more.
No,
like,
what about stop snitching? What about the stop snitching though? Who did that apply to? Whose race did that go to? Stop snitching? Like, you nigga, let everybody just kill and go amongst your people as harsh as they want to. Just don't never tell. Like, that's a crazy mindset to think about. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so crazy? I was watching First 48 one time, and I think a young man got killed, a kid or something got killed, and nobody wanted to talk. I'm thinking to myself, how you gonna watch a young baby get gunned down in the street and you know who did it, but you like, come on, that's a kid, that's a baby. But we've been so indoctrinated with this no snitching bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's only on us, man. Who did they promote the bitches and hoes to? Oh, and the rap music, all the negative stuff. When they seen rap music was doing good, when it was making black people go to college and stuff back in the day, Public Enemy, Fight the Power, making people think back in the day, then what they do? Niggas with attitudes, NWA.
Yeah.
Niggas with every rapper ever since he's been a nigga with attitude since.
And now rap is completely dumbed down.
Yeah.
I heard a song the other day on the radio, man. I didn't even understand what these dudes were saying. I'm like, man, kids taking this shit into their subconscious mind. Like, these dudes sound halfway retarded.
That's the goal. To dumb them down, yo. It went from, even when you had people like Nas, you could understand what he was saying. He might spit some jewels in there. And then it went to people like, when Gucci Mane hit, I was like, oh man, it's over. When Gucci hit, it was like, man, come on now. He made a song one time, bro. You couldn't understand nothing he said. And I ain't even playing.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy? Most of the time, all of these people we talking about, they college educated, man. They smarter than what they put off. Their job is to dumb us down, to dumb down our generation. But in reality, these dudes talk. They talk like professors from Harvard.
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
Ice Cube. Ice Cube. All he do is the mean face. But he was the one that went to college. Like,
yeah. What's in that one movie showed us that Malibu's Most Wanted, when the dude on there was acting all gangster. You remember that movie Malibu's that dude? They was acting all gangster.
Was it CB4?
Yeah, CB4.
Yep, that's it. That's it. CB4. That was them. They told them, oh no, look meaner in the picture. Make a mean face. Like that was the imagery that people got. And when people overseas, like in Africa and stuff, when they seen it, that was the personification of the black people in America. That's what they seen. So now it's like, yeah, we can't like them because this is what they're doing. It was like everything that they did to us, they used it against us. A picture they could use against you.
Mm-hmm.
Just think
It,
about how deep it go, man. Who
it,
controls the media? Who controls what's in the newspapers and stuff?
the, sa-
When
the fallen, the satanic cabal.
you exactly when Thomas Edison first put out that when I guess he probably stole the camera for one, but when he put out the video about black people eating watermelons, you know, the black people was playing around, but then next thing you know, they put the video footage out. Oh, these niggas love watermelons.
Yeah, it's a stereotype it has been placed on our people. All of these things are stereotypes. From eating fried chicken to eating watermelon, all of them things are stereotypes. So people calling us monkeys and stuff, which that's not even a scientific fact. We have no type of similarities to monkeys at all. Period.
At all.
Raccoons, coons, and shit. All this. That's all mockery at the end of the day.
And it's all over the place. It's been. If you look up some of the cartoon artwork from 1893, Little Kalani in Hawaii, this was a black queen. It was a black king, Kamehameha. Look, in 1893, this was one of the last places they stole to get the Panama Canal. So when you look at the cartoon artwork, they was depicting Little Kalani as a monkey. Then you go look at the pictures, you find out she was a black lady.
Damn, man.
Yep, a black queen. 1893 though. You know what I'm saying? You see how close that is to where we are still, to where
They did the same thing with that. What was that clothing line? They had that black boy, and they called him a monkey. I forgot what clothing line that was. It was Gucci, wasn't it?
I think I think Gucci, they all seem to have done something about like that though. With the monkey kind of, you know. Were you talking about where they put the face thing over the
Yeah,
No,
I
it
think
was somebody else that put the facial thing with the big lips over the white lady.
there was something else. It was a young black dude, man. It was a kid, a kid. They mocked. I think they put in the title "Little Monkey," some shit like that. I forgot. It's been so long. I'm gonna
Wow.
have to look that up.
No, I ain't know about that one. So what everybody was saying they was gonna burn Gucci or whatever it was, and then they started back wearing it the next week.
Man, that's fake outrage. I think that shit's put on by the Luciferians, man. That's a false psyop operation that they put on.
To show you that they don't fuck with you, and then show you that you still gonna come, because the rappers, they give a rapper a rapper is the influence over people's visuals on what you think you should look like, because
Fact.
you think that's what a woman want because this dude supposedly got everything, but these niggas be broke. But you think it because this dude getting free clothes, he got all these nice clothes. They give him the jewelry. You know, jewelry ain't worth nothing. It's just diamonds, man. It's a mineral. It's a stone. They gave it value because they own all the stones. Okay, so
Yep.
they have to advertise it on these people with their Gucci, Louis, and they Nikes and they whatever else, Balenciagas, whatever else they got. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a psyop for advertisement. This is a walking billboard in front of you.
Yep, and showing us what y'all should dress like. Yeah, like you said, it's the influence, which is what you should look like, what all young black men should look like. Because I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, I had a middle of the mall chain. I wanted to wear, you know what I'm saying? We had a little band-aid over there like Nelly because we was under the influence. We was under the impression like this is how we should look because we see our favorite celebrities looking like this. It's a social norm. We think like this, and we feel like this is gonna pull the girls in. We dressing like this. We dressing like their favorite rapper, so they see their favorite rapper on the tube. They see me dressing like this. They can relate to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly how it always went. When Chris Cross was wearing their clothes backwards, you ain't turn your clothes around. I don't
Nah, I
know if
ain't do
y'all
that.
old as me.
I remember Jump. I remember that song Jump. Jump. I remember like dance, like doing the dancing to that song.
Oh shit! But you think about it now. Now that it just hit me. Chris Cross turned around. They turned around, man. All their stuff was backwards. It's just like Michael Jackson moonwalking, backslide, and you see what I'm saying. These
Yeah.
people was throwing that shit in on us hot down. You
Man,
remember when?
my bad. They had all of us doing Masonic rituals right there, and we did it
Yeah,
subconsciously
yeah.
doing it. Michael Jackson with the white glove. That's the Masonic glove. LL Cool J with the one pants leg up. We was all walking around doing this shit, man.
When
Subconsciously.
Biggie and Puff was going backwards in the car, bro. That's backsliding too.
Dang. Ooh, man.
They was getting us, man. They went hardcore on us, man. Like, ugh.
They
It's just
did,
hard to
man.
think that they would do that to us, man. Knowing like, they supposed to be helping us. That's why they never really help the people, man. They go to Africa and do some shit.
No, they'll never help us. Their job is to destroy us. That's their job, to destroy us from within.
Charleston
They'll
White
use
just admitted that lately.
That
You
just
know
go
that, right?
that just go to show that everything that they push upon us is inwards.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Say that again, fam.
Because this entire world is upside down. Nobody. I said, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Let's just go with why everything is backwards and everything, because that agenda that they're pushing is for everything to be backwards. Because nobody is following the Most High.
They messing with us,
They're
bro.
following all these social standards.
Yeah, hey, Taz, you keep cutting out, man.
They messing with us, bro. You know we doing something right, man.
Yeah, Taz, you cutting in and out.
Yeah, hardcore. Like nigga, you sound like
Yeah, I
you
know.
went in slow motion or
Yeah,
something
y'all been
when you was
cutting in and
talking.
out the whole.
Oh yeah.
He said we've been cutting out in and out the whole time.
Yeah, on my phone is coming in. On the laptop is in and out. But on the
That's
phone,
crazy, man.
I believe the viewers can hear from our aspect.
I wonder is there certain keywords
Because
that
I'm watching the live on my phone and I can hear y'all speaking.
Yeah, they messing with this live, man. You know that's what they do. They don't like too much truth for 'em.
Can y'all hear me clear now?
hopefully it worked out.
Yeah, I can hear you, but you cutting in and out hard, real bad.
It's going in and out. Yeah.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Yeah. So you want to keep going?
I ain't doing nothing. I'm
Definitely.
good.
Like I say, it's coming in clear. But
Like I can barely hear him.
yeah, they're definitely messing with the live for sure. I've seen this happen multiple times with other people as well.
And YouTube, man, YouTube is censored.
Oh yeah, they not playing, bro.
They did the same thing to me earlier, man. Like I told you earlier, KP, I deleted my video because I thought like I might have messed something up. I re-uploaded that same video, changed the settings to it, and they still took my comments off, man.
Yeah, they be on it.
I told Truth that earlier too, man. They still turned my comments off.
Yeah, that's crazy how you turned the comments off. Turned them all clean off.
Yeah, I thought I might have done something wrong on my end. That's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, damn, I might have messed something up. No, they turned them comments off. They ain't want nobody reacting to that video.
If that ain't weird enough.
Yeah, cause I got, like I said, man, I thought I might have messed something up. I deleted the whole video, then re-uploaded it, changed the settings and all.
I'm hearing the reverb from somebody.
Yeah, I can hear myself like being played over again.
Yeah, I tried to share my screen and it just cut me off completely.
Man, YouTube playing games.
Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta tell y'all fellas something offline too, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that y'all might be interested in. You know, I'm gonna bless y'all anyway with it, but I'm gonna have to holler at y'all fellas.
All right, that's cool.
Cause you know I ain't into selling shit, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna do something, but I'm gonna make sure I give y'all a gift.
That's cool, man. Well, what else? KP and Tez. What else? I feel like.
Yeah, it's crazy what they're talking about. Can y'all hear me?
Say that one more time.
I said, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Live
Oh
is
yeah,
messing.
they fucking with him.
Yeah, it's messing up bad.
And we didn't probably say too many key words or some shit. Ain't no telling.
But
Yeah, they don't flag the video.
Yeah, you already know. Try to leave it up till tomorrow. It's gonna be a strike. You may as well take it down, cause
you can hear it clear.
it's crazy how they keep on doing you like that.
You can hear it clear on YouTube.
That's weird, man.
That's really weird, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Can you hear me at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, good.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, the social standard that they want us to fit is false. That's one of the main reasons why they create these social
See?
platforms,
You
because they
see?
want people to follow these fake, these different dances. They want the whole key goal is to keep your mind off of the most. That's the key goal right there. To keep your mind off of anything spiritual.
Hey, you notice that KP? Hey, Tez, when you say like the Most High and you say like certain words,
They
like
blank it out.
They blanking the certain words that you saying, man.
They blanking it out, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
So when you say
Oh,
social construct, when you something like that, like it's like every time you say those things, it's like it stops you mid sentence.
Yeah, then you said the Most High, they blank that out. Like your words are being like muted, like censored, certain words, man.
But you know he went live before this too, though.
Oh
So that,
man.
yeah, I think you know what I'm saying. So they probably listening on
yeah.
it.
I think it might be the pro possibly.
See?
It says we got more than that.
That shit crazy, bro.
Oh man, they don't put a muzzle on my boy, man.
And it's
They don't put a muzzle on.
You know, if they don't put a muzzle on you, you ain't saying shit though, man.
Yeah,
You
man,
put a muzzle on something that's loud. You don't put the muzzle on the dog that's quiet. You put the muzzle on the dog that's making a noise.
He would have spitting facts, man. They ain't trying. They muting all his. They muting everything he's saying.
It's somebody they pressing a button every time he open his mouth. It's like
Yeah.
Damn, boy, that's crazy.
They must have didn't like that all-time media video I made.
Shit. Let's talk about going back to Africa, man. Shit, maybe.
Now let's talk about George Washington. How he was the greatest president.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about Kunta Kinte, man. How he had them saved the black people. We need to talk about something different, evidently, because they ain't having it, man. Shit. But listen to those channels, man. They talk about those crazy things. Look at the comment section. They'll have 300 comments, 1,000 comments, and they don't even respond back to the people like we would.
No, because most of them people in them comments is bots, man. Them are paid bots inside of them damn comments.
That's what's so weird. They don't even respond back to the people. It's like, bro, you got 1,500 people that responded to you. Why ain't you even respond to nobody, man? Come on now, you that busy?
No, that's True put me on. He put me up on game about that. He told me that they're not allowed to talk. They're not allowed to deal with us like that on that type of level. They're not really allowed to deal with us.
Oh, okay, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense because I don't see them respond to people like the average.
And then you gotta think some of them on their high horse. Some of them like Call Me Kinfolk. He got like 80,000 subscribers. He might rarely like respond to his subscribers. That's because you gotta think these dudes are on their high horse. Some of them are, not all of them. Some of them.
Yeah, I be noticing it. If nothing else.
I don't think people even see this live. People join this.
Say it again, Ted. See, he keep cutting in and out. They everything.
They got that nigga. They got him chopped and screwed over there. Doing all types of T-Pain stuff to your voice.
Man, they moving the hell out there. You must have hit where it hurt that last live you did. You must have struck a nerve.
He did something on that live.
You must have struck a nerve, man.
God damn, they say don't let that nigga go live again tonight.
And how you feel about the how y'all feel about the social
now we can reach people better.
Like the social thing, and everybody just being in this rat race trying to keep up with each other, like keeping up with the Joneses. Like everybody got to have the same thing everybody else has. So how you feel about that?
You know who it's got to be real tough on? Well, it's got to be hard on the white people because they got to make sure that they're above the black people no matter what. Like that, they have to strive the hardest. And then, you know, we are known for we ain't never had the most, but we always made do with what we had. Yeah. So as they trying to strive and make sure they above us using credit and all this stuff, when shit crash down on them, they end up killing themselves type of crazy shit, you know, like versus when you ain't never really had, that ain't never been in your mind. You like, hell no, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, because they more tied to this money and this material shit than we are. Because like you said, We
Yeah.
grew up not having nothing, so we not really attached to this shit like that. Cause we grew we know what it's like not to have it. Most of them they done had it all their life, so once they lose it, they don't know what it's like not to have it.
We more attached to knowing that the real stuff is free.
Yeah,
That's why. Like, when the last time you seen a fruit tree somewhere, like you don't see that type of stuff often, nut trees or any type of free stuff. They got rid of all of it, cut all these things down so you have to shop with them. So we was always used to the natural living. That means that just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just walk around and find stuff to eat. But when you put a price tag on everything, that's when
Now
the
we do.
problem comes in.
and you know what's so crazy, man? I was talking to my manager the other day, and I told her, I was like, "Look here, I put out a piece of paper. I put out a dollar bill. I said, this is the same damn thing here. That's just the same thing." And she was like, she's trying to tell me that I'm wrong, that the money has value, it has substance. And it goes back to what you were saying, like we don't care about shit like that. They care about shit like that. We don't.
No. And that's the problem. Like some of us have been trained to chase it, to go as
Yeah,
hard as you can, but then you lose sight on what you really here for. Like you ain't here for money because it's paper with different numbers on it, and they told you that this one that's got a 1 on it is different from the one with the 5, and that's different from the one with the 10. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. You know, so crazy. The world we live in, people will look at you differently because you have less of that paper money. People are like somebody that has $100,000 coming in the door. I've seen people like I worked at a golf course, right? And like a head honcho would come in. He say he has all this money. People would come in. They would like literally hit the floor when this dude come in. Suppose somebody coming in, they know they got $10 in their pocket. They would totally disrespect that person. That person ain't nothing. Oh, he ain't shit. She ain't shit. She ain't got what he got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it go. They can make
Yeah.
anything
They
be
talk.
the source. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. People should be in every way, and of
Yeah.
course, money has no value. The only thing that has resources. It all goes back to the same thing. They want to keep our minds completely off of the Most High. Anything spiritual, or
Them
Mm-hmm.
facts.
anything spiritual, or anything of substance. And
Yeah,
people,
them
I
facts.
think,
Greed.
simple fact: if you constantly keep chasing, it tells you that the money is the root of all evil, and it's the truth. It tells you that in the scriptures because the Most High doesn't care about no money. You can't pay with money well.
Well, tell King Yahweh that.
Accumulate. That's what people come in.
That's the problem. The money is the illusion of everybody being something that they not, because the people with the money, the biggest money, are the people doing the worst shit.
Yeah.
That's how they keep the money. You know what I'm saying? So
And it's sickening for me to know that, yeah, I know I don't have a whole lot of money, but somebody else that has a whole lot of money, they'll listen to that same person that they think has all this money. They think this person has this knowledge, this intellect. They would listen to that person that has the money. They feel like they have the intellect, opposed to listening to somebody like me that they know don't have a whole lot of financial backing.
who is that? Who's saying that?
Trip, Kent,
Man, my nigga, I say that same stuff, man. I be saying the same words, man, because my nephew, I wish that I had money back in the day. I was like, man, if I had money, I could have
Yeah, respect
influenced
the
him
money.
better. They love money, so money means that whatever I say would have been gold. I was trying to tell him, don't join no fraternities when you get into college. Don't do this. Next thing you know, he joined all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But money would have stopped him, because he would have been like, nah, he already told me, and he got such and such and such. But the money is the root. We all know that. That's why certain people got it and they got the most of it. You feel me? The worst. Who got the most of it? Let's just think about that.
Yeah, man. Who all? Hey, Truth. You still here, man?
Yeah, I'm still here.
And like, how do y'all feel about like them having these puppets as influencers? So that's why they come out and say Bill Gates is worth $1 billion. Or they say Elon Musk is worth $1 billion, and people will go follow behind these puppets and taking everything they say is gold. Every word they say, they'll take it in as intellect. Suppose somebody like us could be saying the same thing that Elon Musk is saying, but people won't listen to us because they feel like we don't have that fight, we don't have the money. You know what I'm saying?
You know what would work? If you was on what's that site, Instagram or whatever it is, or I think it, I don't know, I don't got those shits, but where you can get the blue check mark.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, all we need is a check mark.
Oh, the verification.
Yeah, that's it.
Man,
Yeah.
it's
Verified that
crazy,
blue
man.
check.
It takes a blue check mark in the digital world to be respected, man. That shows you where we have gone this year. Oh man.
Ain't it the truth though?
Them facts, cause look, some like my channel, I got like take channels like ours, me, you, and Truth channel. Truth got 100 something subscribers. I got like 40 something subscribers. Somebody look at my channel and say, "Oh, I ain't listening to him. He a clown. He ain't got that many subscribers. He don't know what he's talking about." Somebody can talk about the same thing that we talking about, can have 1 million subscribers. They'll listen to that person before us, even though that person
Yeah.
is controlled. Because they feel like that person has clout. They have that financial backing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, because the blind leads the blind. You know, world is made of wickedness, man. So wicked people are going to follow other wicked people.
Mm,
You know,
you
and
said
it's
it so
all
perfect.
subconscious. They don't even know what they're following. They just know, and they think that it's something that's appealing.
You see how full circle everything come around? You Bill Gates made the Microsoft, didn't he?
You know, that's why we taught people to respect those type of things.
Look, Bill Gates made Microsoft. On the first commercial, one of their first commercials, it was a whole bunch of blind people leading blind
Y'all
people
gotta
off the
understand.
cliff.
Y'all gotta understand. Train these false socials because they're leading you astray. They have nothing to do with the Most High, and nothing to do with actual life. It's not vital to anyone. That's why everybody's in so much depression. It's just because they're following things that are not vital to us whatsoever.
Yeah. Them
I
facts,
got
man.
an idea. I got an idea, man. They fucking with this real bad.
Oh yeah, the cussing, tone down on the cussing. That's one thing.
They messing with it real bad. I think
Because we go live like this, they use a lot of profanity because it picks up in the live and they take it down.
this one ain't gonna make it. Let's get off of here and let's build real quick, man. I think we should. I got an idea, man. We should do what we was talking about. We should we need to come up with something that way they won't be able to do how they doing right now with our words, man. We can
Yeah, because
word everything better.
every other word you saying, Tez, man, they cutting you out, man. Every other word you say is they muting it.
Yeah, but you know, no, let's keep going because
Oh, you want to keep going?
yep, Chris.
Let's do it.
Yeah, because on the other end, it's crystal clear. When you go back and watch this, you're gonna see it come.
Okay.
Yeah, so for
It's
everybody
like it's all
who's
delayed.
gonna see this live, make sure y'all understand. Man. Huh?
It's all delayed.
Yeah.
So we can keep going if you want to, man. It's all good.
Yeah. On the channel, it's coming in clear. You can hear our voices crystal clear. It's not cutting out or anything.
Okay.
What's so distinctive is nobody is trying to participate. That's the one thing about it. But if we do this, I would hope for my subscribers to participate more, so y'all can talk to us, firsthand. You know what I'm saying? So we can have this open discussion in a more broad way, because our ideas and our notions, man, we bring those together, man. We can make break. Sure, we've done it multiple times before. It wasn't just three of us. There was a whole of us. Imagine the thing we can discover and we'll come up with. That's the facts right there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all about
That's
building
why
together.
it's what's the word I'm sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Something that we definitely must do. There was some other person that was talking about that they would join in with us. I think it was one of my neighbors, man, that came on that talked. He liked to work with and things like that. So what goes on with that? Let me see if I can find the. Oh yeah, and King Trail TV. You probably watching or what? Time to get on, man. Stop playing. Let's get it.
Yeah, I want to know like how some of these subscribers feel. I want that I want to hear like a real point of view, like on here instead of the comments, because I be want to know what's people's perspective from on all these things we talk about, all these videos we break down on our YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, a big shout out to Alex TS, man, new subscriber, man. If you were trying to work and put some work into this truth, when you see this live, you already know.
And what about this social norm, y'all? Them coming out with all these different trends. I think Truth might have said something earlier about that in his live, about all these different trends that they subconsciously have us doing, like the crate challenge. Y'all remember the mannequin challenge where they had everybody standing still, freezing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, get that one.
It's like they create a trend and they know everybody's gonna follow along with it because everybody has that. We have that, not us, but they know the majority have that beehive, that hive mentality. So they know they come up with one person doing this trend, they know everybody else is gonna do it too.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Then if you tell
That
like,
allows them to know when you're following the herd like that. You're just following the herd. No critical thinking. No independent. They just want people to have that hive mind. They don't want any exceptions to this is why they don't like individuals like us. Because if you put 3 mice in a box, one of them is going to. That's the
facts, man.
exception to the rule. 5% of it has to do with psychology, man, because they know how the human mind works. They know the human mind can be programmed like a robot. That's why they made the movie iPod and Equilibrium and things like that, because they want everybody to have the state of mind. They don't want you to have your own ideas. They want to create them for you. And that's
And
where
you
the
know,
social standard comes from, is the
yep.
ideas and the options that they have placed upon us. We didn't create these things, these laws. We didn't come up with any of these ideas of how society is ran. None of these things, man. They just want us to follow her.
You know what's so crazy? I deal with real life bots every day. In my everyday life, I deal with real life human robots that like you can just tell about when you talk to them that they've been programmed. It's hard for them to break the system.
Oh yeah, that's what we deal with all the time now.
Yeah, the
Like
norm.
majority of the people I work with, they all have
Not all the
TikToks,
norm,
and they all,
man. They're
yep, they're all normal, and they all talk about all the TikTok trends they see.
Fellas, I'm gonna have to get up out of here,
That's one thing
man.
about they could never form.
I'm gonna have to get up out of here for a second, fellas, man. I told you what happened earlier, man. I'm trying to fix this situation real quick, man. I'm gonna get back on here if y'all be up here in a little bit.
Hi, KP, man. It was good talking to
Oh,
you earlier too, by the way, bro.
oh, you know it, brother, man. You too, family, man. I'm gonna get back if y'all still be up here, man. I just need maybe a couple minutes, man. I'm trying to fix something.
All right, man.
Okay, family.
True.
Yeah, just mute your mic. Hold on, I'll mute you. Oh, never mind. He got out. What's going
Yeah.
on? Yeah, so it's kind of crazy how yeah, this gonna have to get used to this program. It works a little different. It seems to be working on the other end completely fine, but for us, it keeps cutting in and out to where we can't really hear each other like that. But for the viewers, they can definitely hear for sure.
I can like hear you clear now, but they seemed like they was muting you. Like when you saying like certain words, they would mute that out, man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they do. Yeah, I think the more people that are on, uh, since my laptop is having a hard time, sustaining that. I don't know. But with us two, you see how clear it's coming in with just us two.
It's way clearer now.
Yeah,
But
and I got fast
truth,
internet too, so no excuse.
yeah, the truth subscribers, y'all join in. I want to hear y'all standpoint. Y'all got to join in. I really want to hear what y'all got to say.
Yeah, they're probably the people that this channel, man. They're in some weird time zones. you know,
Can you tell how many viewers is in here?
usually when it comes to the we got it's just two so far. Thus far, I think that's just counting me and you. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all good, man. So how you feel about the social norms, man? Like, what's another like thing that keeps us in this hive mentality? Not us per se, but like our brethren. What keeps them in it?
Well, I think one of the main things is this false truth community that these Luciferians push upon people. You see, they know that we're figuring things out, so they have to use their agents to push the narrative. They basically piggyback off of what we talk about. I've noticed that a whole lot. it's the same thing with the flat Earth situation. If y'all haven't seen my flat Earth live stream, go check that out. And uh, those bases are touched on as far as when flat Earth was first being talked about on the internet. You know, they started making their own videos. You know what I'm saying, based upon flat Earth, and they just completely twisted the narrative when it came to it. So that's what they do.
Yeah,
They take our ideas and they switch to their narrative, man. That's the reason why we expose these agents so y'all can see what's being done.
yeah. It's a whole lot of agents because they want to, like you said, they want to be able to twist this narrative. They want to be able to mix their truth, their lies with the truth, with our truth. And that's what I was telling KP earlier too. Truth, I was like, man, I don't even listen to a whole lot of truthers no more because I know most of them are agents.
Absolutely. That's what it comes down to, man. Because at first it wasn't like that, man. At first it was just regular people like me and you that were giving this information and exchanging this information to people. But once they saw the wave of that, they had to take control of it. They had to hijack it. You know, that's exactly what they did doing with the whole Israelite situation. Due to the fact that black people are waking up to the fact that we are the chosen people that the Bible speaks of. Well, they've taken all of their agents like Bishop Nathaniel and Sakari and IUIC. The list goes on. One West,
And then you know it goes deeper.
They take all these individuals. They take all these individuals and they use them to switch the narrative. That's what y'all seeing. Y'all think that y'all are listening to truth, like Mag Bitter Truth, and or what? No, she's just another individual that's switching up the truth. That's it. That's that part of that duality, man. They're playing both sides of the card.
Yep, and you know it's controlled when they start reaching world stage level, when they have puppets like Kyrie Irving saying that we're Israelites. They're controlling
Exactly.
big time.
Exactly.
I got my feet
they
on
speak
her.
on trolling. Yeah, they definitely are trolling you. Oh, you know, that's new breed. He's one of the biggest agents out there, man. You know, you always can spot an agent when they got multiple channels and multiple platforms, and they have a large following on each and every one of them because they have a machine behind them. They have a backing behind them, something that we don't have. So this is how you know the opposition, that there's two different sides to the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll never have that satanic machine behind us because we won't go along with that narrative, with this controlled narrative. So we'll never have that backing. So our channels will only reach a small group of people, but we're trying to grow organically, not do it like when they do these things that they manipulating the system. We're doing it organically. We're taking the hard way. Yeah. I'd rather take this route anyway than to be controlled.
And they want us to worship women too. Let's just get on that topic. How they want us to worship women. I know we spoke on this before, but it's one of the main things they got as part of the social standard is them having us worship women. Women worship.
Yep, chase women all day from the time you wake up. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Women. Sex. That's all you're gonna. That's all they want us thinking about. Another thing to keep us at a low vibration. How you gonna think outside the box? How you gonna think outside the box? I think on a high conscious level when you're thinking about supermodels all day. Are you thinking about Rihanna all day? That's really a man. You lusting after a man.
Yeah, that's what people really need to see. That all of these Instagram models and all of these celebrities that you're lusting after, not one is a woman. actually born as women. And now, what does that mean? That means you're subconsciously gay, and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
And this is why a lot of people turn to that LGBTQ agenda, is because it's being programmed within their subconscious mind on every
To think that
level.
it's normal.
Now, just you gotta imagine all the WWE wrestlers that we all knew and loved. They're all women. Those are women that you're seeing wrestling in the ring when you're seeing men inside of that ring. It's kind of crazy how they got the women doing those things. Yeah. Well,
That's crazy,
testosterone
man.
and steroids go a long way.
And you know what's so crazy, Ted? When those power outages happened in the Carolinas, guess what was going on? They was having drag shows in the dark.
Oh yeah, but what do you mean? Elaborate on that. Explain that.
Like a couple months ago, remember the big blizzard came through? The big old blizzard. It knocked like no, hold on, I'll take that back. They say somebody
That
shot
was in Texas, right?
shot the power. No, this was in the Carolinas. They say somebody shot the power grid, like somebody shot it with a rifle, and it like knocked out the power, which we all know they sabotaged it. Well, the power was out for like weeks. This happened recently, and while this power was out, when it first happened, they were having drag queen shows like in the dark, which meaning like this is Babylon we live in. Like you mean to tell me like they sabotaged the power, hundreds of thousands of people were without power, but they make sure they put on the news that drag queens were performing in the dark, putting that as the forefront.
Yeah. Yep. You see, and everything that y'all see in the mainstream media is false. It's all just agendas being pushed on you. So that's all it is. They want you to follow these agendas. They want you to follow these ideas because it keeps your mind in a satanic state. You know, that's why they have the kids. I mean, that's why they have the drags reading to the kids in the schools and things like that. That's why they came out with that Netflix show called Cuties. That's another thing. You know, they promote that agenda. I don't even want to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about as far as it goes. You know, but they want to get your kids at a young age. So this is something that will stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Facts, they got to program every generation. Yep, just like our generation was programmed. Our parents, our grandparents, every generation has to get programmed in some type of form of fashion. They have to program every generation, everybody. That's a part of the so-called school indoctrination system. When Bush came out and said, no kid left behind, because that's a part of the indoctrination. To program everybody, every generation.
Yep. And you can see that they're infatuated with children. They want to lead your children into their way of thinking, into a Luciferian concept. Constantly. That's why they have things like cartoons. That's why the WWE contributes to children a lot. There's so many different things that contribute to children. These video games contribute to children. You know, there's so many things that are aimed towards your kids.
Just think
they're trying to control them at an early age.
True, and facts. That's facts, man. And just think about how we was did that way subconsciously. They were subconsciously putting this stuff in our minds at a young age with all the Walt Disney stuff, all the vulgar shit they had in them shows that we didn't even see back then as kids, but they was implanting it into our minds to be normal.
Absolutely.
Hypersexualizing. Like putting pedophilia right in our face the whole time, normalizing pedophilia to us at a young age.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's not a coincidence that they have children sit in a grown man's lap. Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Santa Claus, this Santa Claus character, which means Satan. Why would you have a grown man? I mean, why would you have a child sit on a grown man's lap and ask him for three wishes, or ask him what you want for Christmas or whatnot? It's just actually, speaking of that, it goes into the same thing with the genie concept, man. It all leads back to Satan, man, because Satan is the one that you go through for those three wishes for him to grant you material and to him to grant you fortune in
Yep,
this
temporary
satanic world
gain.
that we live in.
Yep,
Yeah, because the Most High
all
is not
pagan
going to
practices.
if you come to the Most High with those kind of things with prosperity, it's not going to mean anything. So who do you go to for those type of things? When y'all people pray for prosperity, when y'all pray for money, and y'all pray for better jobs and all these materialistic things and all these materialistic resources, who do you think you're praying to when you're asking for it? Because these things mean nothing to the Most High.
Damn, you know what's so
That's what
crazy,
y'all gotta
Taz, man?
understand.
You know what's so crazy? I was subconsciously doing that. People I know subconsciously still do that shit. Hey, pray I get this job. Pray I get this $200,000 bonus. Pray, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And most people are praying to JC, a fictional character. It's the character goes hand to hand with Santa Claus. Any fictional character you can think out there, JC's in the same category with them all.
Praying to the beast.
Same category.
That is
That's why.
that.
Yeah, that's why. Are we cutting out again?
Yeah, you was for a minute.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's the reason why, in the New Testament it says turn the other cheek, but in the Old Testament it says eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. You see, this is why people believe that the scriptures contradict themselves. Well, no, the New Testament contradicts the Old, and the Torah is the truth. And that's one of the biggest social standards, man. It's Christianity, man. Everybody
Yes, it
calls
is.
themselves Christian, and they have no idea that they're following Lucifer.
Yep. And if you try to tell them this, they call you crazy. I was telling somebody the other day, why would you go to church on a Sunday? Sunday, you worshiping the sun god. These Luciferians worship the sun god, which is Lucifer. So you go into this Babylonian church, they got this JC character hanging on the wall. You get on your knees praying to this false deity, and you worshiping on Sunday. We're supposed to worship on a Saturday, on a Sabbath. Sunday is sun god worship day. So that's what they implanted to everybody's subconscious mind to do. Go worship on a Sunday, worshiping all type of false deities, false gods.
Yep, and the Sabbath doesn't always fall on Saturday either. But that's why people have to study about the new moons in the scriptures. It's a hard breakdown, but soon I'm going to give that breakdown on the new moons once I get the full understanding. But until then, I can refer y'all to a channel, to a brother that breaks down the new moon concept to a T. Matter of fact, let me shout him out. This channel. Let's get it. This channel was called Yehuda and Marina Yashriel, the chosen few. I would try to share my screen, but it might try to cut me off.
Yeah, YouTube tripping,
but
man.
I'll leave his channel in the description so y'all can see. Do it like that. I'll leave his channel in the description so y'all can see it. There's his channel right there in the description. Go follow. Go subscribe. Go follow his channel for the people that's video. And yeah, man, go check out his breakdowns, man. He got some mean breakdowns as far as what the scriptures are talking about. We have to be against this whole JC Christianity concept because it's indoctrination to the fullest.
Yeah, but you know how many people of our people still indoctrinated with this JC character? Even that, not even that, this whole Babylonian going church thing. Like, how many of our people? Many of them, most of them, you can say.
Absolutely.
It was. I ain't gonna lie. It was hard for me at first.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know a lot of people out there are struggling with that, man. They're struggling with the fact that Christ is a false character. But I struggle with it. Blue Pill struggle with it. A lot of us are struggling with it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to come to the conclusion. Christ died at the age of 33. That's a Masonic number. It's a Masonic number. It's one thing we got to pay attention to. It's a reason for that. Because these Luciferians wrote the New Testament in Greek, and it's all decoded in gematria.
And you gotta think,
Go ahead.
Jesus' name is a Greek name in plain sight. Zeus,
Absolutely.
Jesus. That's a Roman Greek name right there.
Yep. Jesus, that's Zeus God. What do they call Zeus? What's the concept of Zeus in Haiti? Zeus is the lightning god, is what they like to call him. That's the concept of them. These are demons, man. These are deities that the Luciferians worship and follow.
And then they put in the New Testament. They put in the New Testament because they wanted us black people to be familiar with him because they knew we was Israelites. They put in his feet like burnt brass and hair like wool, pushing that false indoctrination off on us. Had me thinking the whole time that the Messiah, the so-called Messiah, is black like me. The whole time they used that as a weapon against us to further their indoctrination. So they we had a conversation about this before. They seen that the white Caucasian JC wasn't working, so they had to hit us with the black one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they had plans of doing it all along, because Revelation chapter 1 verse 14, it's always been there. Since they wrote it, it's been there. They knew eventually that we were going to come searching, because they know they do everything according to prophecy. So they knew eventually that we were going to come searching, and we're going to start doing our research. We're going to start reading, because they tell you that if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. Well, they knew that time was going to come to an end eventually. So they already had it waiting for us. They had it prepared for us. True enough. I know a lot of people have that they're on the fence. People say, what about chapter 1 verses 14 and all that? Well, like I just said, it's a T in everything that they do. Everything is thought out and well planned out. They have think tanks. They have round tables and think tanks that all sit down together and come up with these concepts. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. Go ahead.
And it just makes more sense to me now too, man. Like when you first hit me with this, it was hard for me, but now it makes perfect sense to me. Because why would they put they do put all these other false gods in front of us, all these other false deities? Why do I need a middleman to get to the Most High? You don't know.
Absolutely.
And I have these God genes within me. Us black people, we have these God genes in us already. So why do we need a middleman if we connect to the Most High by genes anyway? We the chosen ones anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Religion is division. That's like somebody asked me the other day. I said, they said they offered me some pork ribs. I said, no, I don't eat swine. But you Muslim, you Islam? I said, no, I gotta have a certain type of religion because I was choosing not to eat swine. No, I don't want it. And I'm not Muslim. I'm not no Christian. I'm not none of that, because religion is division.
Yeah. And that's another thing too, though. I'm gonna be dropping the video on chicken, man, and why they push chicken on us so much. I'm gonna drop a video on that something that I recently discovered thanks to Blue Pill's one of his family members, his brother. We had a breakthrough when we were having a group discussion a few days back, and if you read about the fowls, and it's spelled FOWL, fowls. Well, even we did the research And even in the Hebrew language, fowls is for all birds, including chickens as well. And the Most High tells us
Mhm.
that eating these animals is an abomination unto us.
Yeah, it is. Yep. And shout
Any
out to
kind
my
of
little
bird
brother.
is abominable. Huh?
Facts, man.
This is
Shout
why
out
you
to
got
my
a
little
chicken.
brother. I
Yeah,
want
big
to try to
shout
get
out
him
to
on one of
him,
these
man.
lives one day. I want to try to get him on one of these lives one day, man. Because he a sharp dude, man.
Absolutely. And it's no question, man. If you go to fast food restaurants and things like that, it's so many different chicken sandwiches. It's ridiculous. It's chicken spots everywhere in black communities. You got they just opened up a chicken spot up the street from where I'm at. Open it a whole chicken joint in the gas station. You know, they push this chicken on us because they know that keeps us in sin. They know it destroys our
Yep.
bodies. No, it's
And it
abominable to
keep,
the Most High. So it's not a
yeah, and
coincidence
it keep,
that you constantly see chicken everywhere.
yeah. They know something about it. Anything that's bad for us and that goes against the Most High, they put it right on top of us, including swine too, in catfish, crab legs, all these things. They put a red lobster everywhere. Where you see seafood joints everywhere. They know all these are all abominable things to going against the Most High, so they're gonna give it to us. Everything, food, television, anything that goes against the Most High, they're gonna give it to us and try to normalize it.
Yes, sir. And that's what this social standard is based on. It's based on not following the Most High. That's what it's based on.
Yep. And not to mention when I did, because I
Do
went
not
I
follow
went
the Most.
I went vegan for a while, yeah. I went vegan for like 7 months. No meat, no fish, no nothing like that. And it does work. The payoffs are like out of this world. Like the rewards with like not eating meat are out of this world because like you just feel like a brand new, like you have a brand new body because you don't have all that toxic weighing you down no more. And you're able to think on a higher conscious level. Because you got that thing when you're eating this meat, they slaughtering these chickens and these cows. They're going through trauma before they die. So when you eat these animals that going through this trauma before they die at the slaughterhouse, you're taking all that on. You're taking on a dead spirit. Because these animals do have spirits, right?
Absolutely.
So you're taking all that on when you eat these dead when we eat these dead things, when we eat these cow, these chickens, this swine, we're taking all of that on. So that's why you see some people act the way they act because it's not even them. It's the food they ate. You are what you eat. So that's why they push this. Like Truth said, that's why they have chicken joints on every corner in the black community, even anywhere, because they know it's going to keep people at a low vibration.
Yep.
Get away from the Most High.
And it goes hand in hand with these gun stores, liquor stores, these false pagan churches that are on every corner. It all goes hand in hand. And they try to say that black people are obsessed with chicken. Well, I wonder why they put that stigma on us. Because they want us to be obsessed with chicken. Because they know that we're not supposed to be eating any kind of fowls that are that dwell upon this earth. No bird whatsoever. They're unclean animals. They're unclean to you. And they kill, and this is why you have not just it's the swine as well, the pork as well. But this is why black people are number one with diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure. The list goes on.
Yeah.
Everything that they put in front of you is to go against the Most High. That's it. This is what this is all about.
And then they normalize it, and then we gotta understand they use their puppets to normalize it too. And all these KFC chicken commercials, these Burger King commercials, don't they put these puppets like LeBron James in these commercials, holding a hamburger saying it's good, or holding a piece of chicken saying, come on, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is why you got KFC, Popeyes chicken, chicken filet, chicken everything. And well, let's not even mention that even though the chicken itself is abominable, even though the bird itself is abominable to eat and it's unclean to your body, it's not to mention what they do to these chickens when they do feed it to us. They pump them up with steroids. They clone them. You know, so they put
look,
all kinds of chemicals and things in them. So it's
and most of the time, it's not even real meat. Matter of fact, I was gonna tell you that I'm dropping a video. I'm gonna drop a video on my channel tomorrow, y'all. And it's gonna show y'all where they get this meat from. This guy had a video on his page to where they had thousands. He said they had thousands of animals. This is how they make ground beef. They take thousands of animals, like different parts from a cow and other animals, and ground it all up. That's how they come up with ground beef. So that's not even real beef we're getting. That comes from other animals too.
And they dyed the meat. That's why the meat looked red in the grocery stores. It looks all red and fresh. They dyed that. It's all synthetic, all of it. Yeah. We might be eating dog, rat. A whole combination of things. Yeah. That's a part of that social standard, man. Of what they tell you what to eat, what's good. They tell you that red lobster is gourmet. Red lobster, you know, a sea roach, arachnophi. These animals are designed to keep the oceans clean, and that's it. They are waste buckets, is what they are. Put here for a reason, and this is why the Most High told us in Leviticus not to eat these animals, man, because they serve a purpose, not to go inside your body. These animals are filthy.
Yep, and me coming from the South, like being born in the South, my family, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my grandparents, everybody's come from the South. We grew up on eating gumbo, Cajun food, crab legs, catfish, all these abominable things that we've been fed at a young age. They're normalizing all these foods that they know we ain't supposed to be eating.
Yep, bottom feeders. That's what they are. That same bottom feeder you see in your fish tank, some people buy them on purpose. Why do you think why y'all buy bottom feeders for y'all fish tank? To keep the fish tank clean, right? Well, that catfish is a bottom feeder. And what's so crazy, they look identical to each other. That's why you buy the bottom feeder, to keep the tank clean, right? Well, that's why the Most High put them in the ocean. But yet they capture these animals and they feed them to us. And this is why the oceans are so messed up and so so vile, because they're taking away all the animals that are supposed to keep them clean.
And think about it, the milk that we're drinking from these cows, we're drinking cow pus. Everything we eat and drink is diabolical. It's gross, disgusting. You're drinking cow pus, bacon. You eating a pig. Some people eat chitterlings. We used to eat chitterlings back when we was younger.
Oh yeah.
Like I told y'all, I come from the South. My parents, my dad used to fry chitterlings. Whole house smelled like straight dookie. I swear.
It's terrible, man. I used to hate when my family used to cook chitterlings. It was horrible.
You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Eating pig intestines. We eating pig intestines, man. Think about it. Pig. Oh man.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be eating the stomach of anything. That's what an animal does. Eats the stomach lining of another animal. That's not what people are supposed to do. You know.
And what they do around Thanksgiving time, bro? They got the whole grocery store, a whole section full of chitlins.
Yep. Thanksgiving. Eat the turkey. That's a bird. Huh. You see this? You see the agendas on you? Supposed to eat the Christmas ham and the turkey. Two things that are abominable to your body. This is why they push this on us. That every holiday, people got to make that ham or got to make that turkey. I wonder why.
And then if you tell people, my bad, bro.
Go ahead.
And if you tell people you ain't celebrating the Thanksgiving holiday, you don't want to eat the ham or the turkey, you're delusional.
Mm-hmm. Yep, something's wrong. That's another thing about the social standard, man. If you don't follow these social standards, now you're a misfit. Now you're peculiar. Now that's what most normies try to push upon you. If you don't follow these paganistic rituals, what they push on you, now you're out of the norm. You're weird. You're an oddball now. Let me tell y'all something. Don't listen to these individuals when they try to draw you back in to these false social standards that have been set up for our demise. Pay them no attention because they don't even know what they're talking about. These kind of individuals don't even do their own research on anything. They just, whatever's thrown in front of their faces, they'll follow that no matter what. They're always going to follow the herd because they don't want to be seen as oddballs. They want to fit that social standard because they want to fit in with everybody else. They want to be seen as somebody that's cool or somebody that's in the trend or in vogue, I guess you can say. This is how they want to be seen, and this is how they brainwash y'all to follow these social standards, man.
Yeah.
Because people are afraid of what people are going to think about them.
Yeah, people don't want to be labeled as so-called conspiracy theorists or weird. Because any holiday, I can guarantee y'all can go tell your family members or friends, hey, I'm not going to celebrate 4th of July. I'm not going to celebrate none of these holidays. You're going to say, oh, you must be a conspiracy theorist. You one of them. That's what they call us. Oh, you one of them. So that's how they see it. That's how bots think. People that have been programmed. I can't necessarily say bots, but people that are still stuck in this illusion. Part of the social standard, part of the so-called normal, the so-called being normal.
Absolutely. And that right there will push you right back in because people are so concerned about what other people think of them that they're always trying to fit this standard because they always want validation. That's one of the biggest illusions. That's one of the main things, main reasons why people follow these social standards because they want validation, man, from other people. I gotta have the new shoes on. I gotta have the new clothes. Gotta have a phone because they're all trying to impress and get validation from other people. This is how they keep
facts,
you inside of this false social standard. It's not a question.
It's like yeah, them facts. It's like when we do things, you want like somebody they'll buy something for somebody else, and they're not buying it for themselves to enjoy. They're buying it for the whole world to enjoy. So they go buy, like say they buy a new pair of shoes or a new phone. They're gonna post that on Facebook or some type of social site showing it off. They're not buying it for themselves. They're buying it for everybody else, seeking validation.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is. Seeking that validation that means nothing. Means nothing. It leads absolutely nowhere.
It should lead to depression, man. It leads to depression. You mean people out of depression because of that?
Yeah.
They might post a picture on
going up.
Yeah, they might post a picture on Facebook. It might get 1,000 likes, and that same picture they might post next time might get 1 like. You know what that does to a person psychologically? Yeah. They know these things. The Luciferians, they know these things. That's why these social platforms were placed on us, were given to us, which I should say.
Absolutely. And that's the whole reason why I exposed the black pill. With all these things that we have touched bases on, you put this black pill community in the midst of things, and it just makes things worse. It just magnifies everything. And they're gonna keep coming up with different concepts to magnify what they already have going. They're gonna push it harder and harder. They're gonna force it down your throat harder and harder, coercively. They're gonna force it upon you to the point where you can't even deny it.
Yeah, they shove everything down our throat, man. Everything. Shit we don't even want. They shove it down our throat.
Mm-hmm. They'll make you believe that you want these things and you need these things. That's what these ads are set up for, to push these false social standards on you. That's why these ads are incorporated into everything. You can't go on any platform or do anything without seeing ads. You even see them on the streets, the billboards.
Yeah.
These businesses that are set up, all these different businesses that are out here, they're nothing more but ads within themselves. You go on TV and you see ads of these fast food joints, then you got to go outside, you got to see them everywhere.
Man, I kid you not, Tez, man. I went to Gallenberg a few months ago. I'm telling you, man, there was so many restaurants. I never seen so many restaurants, so many stores on one strip. So it's like like my head was spinning. I couldn't even take it in all at once because it was so much. McDonald's right next door to each other, Dunkin' Donuts here, KFC there, Popeyes there. I'm talking about like, man, I never seen this many restaurants like shopping malls in one strip in my whole life. Billboards everywhere, like we like plugged right into the matrix.
Absolutely. Plug right in. That's why Neo said, that's why Morpheus said the matrix is all around you. Because it is. It's all around you. No matter where you look, there it is, waiting for you. Same thing with They Live. Shows you that all these different ads are all around you, and they're subconsciously programming your mind to follow them. It's the same concept. Same concept. All right, so yeah. you ready to go ahead and bring this to a close?
Let's go ahead and end it, man.
All right, so big shout out to everybody that is going to see this live. Hopefully it comes in clear. I'm going to review it after we shut it down. I'm pretty sure it came in clear, but on our end, it was a lot of breaking up and a lot of distortion. I think that they were doing it to make it hard for us to communicate with each other and to connect on this live. But for future references, if people want to get in on this chat, don't be afraid. I'll always post the link in the description, and you can join right in, just like how the Justice League of Truth did. And we can talk hand in hand, man. We can have these open discussions, man, because they're healthy to your mind.
It is. Yeah, it's always good to connect with people on the same conscious level as you. It's always iron sharpening iron. So I love having this type of conversation. Thanks for having me on your channel, man.
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
shout out to everybody that viewed this live. Shout out to everybody that viewed this live.
Yeah, go check out his new videos that he just posted. I got some more content coming as well. I'm gonna do a video on this whole chicken concept on food. Also, I've been waiting to drop content on animals. I know I've been telling a lot of people that. But and the Avatar video, The Way of the Water, that live stream is coming. And the new breed exposed video is also coming as well. So be looking out for that. I will definitely deliver everything that I put up to y'all. That's why I put it up there. I know it takes time for me to get to it, but when life gets a hold of you, what I'm saying, you kind of lose track of time and lose track of things. But definitely, just be looking out for our content, man, and just keep asking us questions and keep indulging, man, and we can get this thing going.
Yeah,
let's get this movement.
Because I love to hear feedback from my subscribers, even just feedback in general, because we put a lot of work and effort into making these videos. I love doing it anyway. We love bringing y'all this content, so I love bringing y'all videos every day. That's what we do.
Absolutely.
And I got one more thing. I got a whole lot of heat coming too. I got a lot of heat coming. I ain't gonna expose it all right now, but I got a whole lot of heat coming.
Yeah, definitely be looking out for that, man. Matter of fact, go ahead and post, leave a link to your channel in the chat real quick. I'm gonna post it on the screen.
How I do that? Let me see.
Just leave the link in the description section.
Oh.
Matter of fact, hold on, my bad. I'm tripping. I can do it myself. Okay, here it goes, y'all. Here it goes. Okay. Going to leave the link to his channel on the screen here. And there it is. There is the link to Blue Pill Productions. And make sure y'all go follow his channel. I mean, go subscribe to his channel and get some real content from real truthers and not these agents that you are constantly seeing. Because we definitely don't need that type of information because it just poisons your mind. That's all it does. So much love to everybody. All praises to the Most High and the Most High only. Everybody stay prayed up. Keep your head in those scriptures. And Israel, once again, we got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how we get out of this treachery that we're living in. That's how we make it out. All right. Much love to y'all. I'm gone.